This is Suzanne Wagner, and I am doing the numerology and astrology for the 18th of November, 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 17, and if you add the 1 and the 7 together, you get the number 8. The number 8 is the number of grief, loss, and sadness. It is the number of abundance. It is the number of infinity, and how the energy from the divine comes into us, and the energy then transforms us and then goes back into the divine. But because this number is a number of loss, it helps us look at the losses in life that linger on the edges of our consciousness. Sometimes those terrible events that have happened to us, we take out of our body and stick them on the outside of our aura. Some people have so many that they appear to me as if there are bubbles stuck on the outside. The problem is that others will accidentally bump into those bubbles, and if they burst temporarily, they will project that issue onto another person or the person that just bumped into that bubble. If you ever noticed a response, such a response, you have done that was clearly an overreaction. That is one of those moments where you are overreacting. Today, notice those things that are our wounds that we carry like an external shield. Notice if those things are being effective as a shield or if they are actually pushing others away. People that carry each wound externally are difficult to connect with or reach because their past constantly interferes with the present moment. This is the number to help us notice where we are still grieving and those deeper and often darker emotions that are seeking to be released so that the energy can be transformed into something more constructive. If the weather is conducive, the best way to release such heavy energy is to lay belly down on the ground. I know in some places it is too cold to do this in nature, but this is one of the best ways to do this. Mother Earth energy eats dark energy that we hold. Give that energy to her. Allow her to take that toxic energy and transform it, just as she can take all those past things that are dead and create fertile soil with them. All things can be released if we are willing to let them go. Too often we hold on to grief, and that is a way that we do not allow others in, to protect ourselves from experiencing such types of pain again. The astrology for today. The Virgo moon makes us happy to do those things that allow us to feel more organized. The feng shui of things helps us to release clutter and to create more spaces. All processes of letting go are important for our mental and emotional well-being. When stuff does not pull on us or clutter our mind, it becomes easier to focus and our productivity increases. Pluto will sextile the sun in Scorpio. It will rejuvenate us and help us see into our more personal spaces that require our attention. For some, this will fire up those driving forces that want us to get going. We may want to continue those projects that are deeply personal to us and make some subtle improvements that are very necessary and that will give us relief and allow us to open more. Notice if you desire to see things in a very new way and are searching for a new answer to some old problems. Improvements feel empowering, as if they are finally making some headway. Be very aware that there are some things that need to be done with more discernment and discretion. It may not be the time to share personal things about others. Keep secrets and keep your own personal counsel. Thanks, everyone.